Yo, get up in here, get up in here. You already know what time it is on this good Sunday afternoon. Get up in here, boss. Yeah, Sunday afternoon. Hit the PayPal, fellas. Hit the Cash App. The links are definitely in the chat. Get at me in the Rumble, fellas. KC, when you download the Rumble app, remember KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker over on Rumble. Go and follow me, fellas. Go and join. Get some of that heat. I'm about to drop one over there so I'm done with this. And I'm about to drop a Patreon. So go join me on Patreon just as well. Get on my most popular tier, that $10 tier. I got that $5 and $10 tier, fellas. Remember, if you guys trying to get on the $20 tier, the $20 tier hasn't been created yet. I'm still in the works of doing the $20 tier. I haven't dropped any videos over there yet. So get on that $5 and $10 tier. Remember, get on that $5 and $10 tier, fellas. It's very important. Get at me in the banner at the bottom of the screen. Get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12@gmail.com. That's railsfargo12@gmail.com. Get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails FA1. Like, share, and subscribe. Fair use. Enjoy the show. Hit the notification bell. Hit that bell on the side of your button, fellas. On the side of your screen, up on by your phone or wherever you're looking at me on, your Android, your iPhone, your computer, your TV, your VR, wherever you guys is on, because I'm on all that shit. Hit that bell in that corner, fellas, so you can be alerted on these videos. And remember to hit the super chat membership button. Show love to the show and keep that shit going. Now let's get it cracking like we always do. Incels will never get this picture. They will never get the picture. Incels will never get the fucking picture. That's why you got chicks on here arguing with these guys back and forth. And at times, fellas, and how much I don't agree with these women, and I don't be, definitely don't be listening to them and none of that shit. I don't be agreeing with the shit, or whatever the case may be. I'm a man. I follow suit on my masculinity and what it's supposed to be. But at times, fellas, I empathize in some cases. Like, damn, man, why do a bitch got to really explain herself and how she move and what's her true nature and how she get around? She's a human being, fellas. You can't. Once you guys get into the realm of looking at these women as delicate humans or delicate creatures or whatever the case may be, to where they can't do no harm, they can't do no wrong, or they can't do the shit that men do. They can't get out here and spread that monkey out like you spread the pipe out and all this shit, man. When you guys start looking at women like that, fellas, that's when you guys already failed. That's when you guys won't get the true essence of a woman. She'd be afraid to open up herself to you. She'd be afraid to actually give off that spark that she'd give to a guy who's non-judgmental, simply because she got to argue with you about her fucking body count. Should no chick argue with you about her body count? Her body count shouldn't be coming up in no conversation. If her body count is coming up in the conversation, fellas, that's you guys bringing the shit up. Now, you may get the manipulative type of women that try to come in and mislead you and say things as if, I ain't that kind of girl. I don't move like that. I don't be fucking around. I don't just pass my pussy out like that. I don't just get it in and do all that shit like these other bitches. I'm totally different. Yeah, and a lot of bitches want to be seen different, fellas. A lot don't want to be seen different. I'm not here to argue with them. But a man knows that you're no different. And when a man knows that you're no different, a man don't put up an argument or a fight to try to prove to you that you aren't different. He don't say nothing. He just go by his day, do what he got to do with you, and keep pushing. You don't need to argue with no chick about her fucking body count. Come on, man. Now listen to this chick right here. Let's get to it.
So y'all can be invested to my life, but like, if y'all go sit here and spread some business about me, please spread the business correctly. My body count's not 250, it's 106, maybe 110 after that. Okay, let's not do too much. I became very hypersexual at a young age, and it was really bad. Now, when I was very hypersexual, I was fucking like a rocket. Now, I'm not even gonna hold you. I was definitely fucking. I was fucking. I was fucking so much that I couldn't fuck no more. Literally. Now, y'all, I'm now a 20-year-old woman. Now, y'all gonna sit here and tell me that's not normal. Baby, I don't give a fuck what's normal to you. Is this my body or yours? You feel me? Like, I don't know why I'm doing this with y'all again. Y'all can sit here and continue to make my bodies like.
Bitch said she if it's 106, not 110, you all the way off. Bitch, like you ain't gonna collect FOMO in the near future, whatever case may be. Yeah, it's crazy. But arguing with a woman about her, who she is and what she do in life, fellas, is senseless, it's useless, it's tasteless, it's unmasculine, and it's straight bitch shit. You don't need to argue with no woman about who she's done or what she's doing, unless you a beta ass dude that's trying to take her serious, or you see her in a higher guard, or you putting her on a plane that she don't supposed to be on, like a lot of you guys do. You pedestalize these women. That's why you argue with them. No, no, no. If I'm calling her out, man, then that don't mean I'm pedestalizing. That mean I'm checking her. That ain't no. You calling her out on her business and what she got going on in her personal life. You know, let's just keep it all the way real. When you call a woman out about her business in her personal life, fellas, Tim Godspeed in this motherfucker. What'd he say? KC, this 304 slow. Of course, of course. But at the same time, think about it, Tim Godspeed. Even though she may be slow, she may not can formulate what she's doing or her senses, or her mind frame, or whatever case may be, right? That's totally up to her. The man she's arguing with want to lay pipe on her. He want to fuck her. He want to get it in with her. She may be delusional. Bitch may have a little Down syndromeness to her, or whatever the case may be, right? That's, but the man on the other end who's arguing with her want to fuck her. Guess what? She ain't gonna want to fuck you when you're judgmental. She ain't gonna want to let you nail the motherfucking guts and shit, fellas, when you sitting up here blaming her for the bodies that she do have. She ain't gonna want to give it to you like this. So how are you gonna bust? And guess what? You now just say you the type of you okay, man, fuck that KC, man. I ain't gotta fuck the bitch anyway. I just go down the street or go to the mall, go overseas, get my passport, and I go holler at another chick. Guess what? The next bitch is no different. She may can speak a little elegant. She may not have, a little speech impediment, or, the Down syndrome, this look, or whatever the case may be to her, however it may be, but still, she may have bodies just as well. So what are you changing? Think about that. Nothing. So if you want to get yours, fellas, you don't judge women. If you want to get yours, fellas, you must understand that they have a past. You must understand, fellas, that they gets it in. Women have a past. You're not stepping into a virgin's realm and picking out bitches that's just fresh off the virgin tree, and then, there it is. You got no, fellas. Hell no. When these chicks are 17, 18, hey, in some cases 16, 15, I'm keeping it real, especially in the hood and shit. When I grew up, when I was coming up, we was 15, 16-year-old plugging them, man. So we was giving them bodies then. So when they turned 18, 19 years old and they was graduating school and shit of that sort, fellas, they probably already had 15, 20 motherfuckers under their belt. I'm keeping it real. We was running around doing it with them. So when they got that high school guy or that college guy, when they went off to school with, fellas, he was just fresh off of the titty and fresh off of his father's rules and things of that sort, and getting off into the world of college and just getting off into the world of being a young adult. So he just now getting his dick wet. You know what I'm saying? She's been getting it in. She got about 4 or 5 years on him. That's how it go. Y'all got to understand these things. They are women. They are young women. They are older women. They are women, fellas. There's going to always be guys trying to get at them sexually. And guess what? There's going to be guys that they're going to be sexually into it. They're going to allow this shit to happen. Who are you to stop that? Who are you to argue with her and tell her, oh, man, shit, bitch. You got all these bodies. I just can't fuck with you because you just might not parabond, huh? You crazy little motherfucker, man. I don't fuck with chicks, bro. Look, check this out. Let me break some down to you fellas. I don't fuck with chicks. Now, I ain't fucking with them now, of course. We'd had our fallout, so we broken up. We couldn't see out, wherever the case may be. We fell apart. And that's life, And I don't like guys to be sitting up here thinking, if you had bitches like that was really submissive and things like that. What happened? What happened, man? Hey, fellas, you can't die with these motherfuckers. You cannot die with these people, man. You cannot die with women, fellas. Y'all gonna fall apart some way. If you're married to the bitch, you're gonna end up divorcing her. She's gonna get ill, or you're gonna get ill. You're gonna have to pass away. She is. somewhere, wherever the case may be. If she do something scandalous, or if you do something scandalous, whatever the case, she can't take it, you can't take it. You're gonna cut each other loose. She may be into someone totally different. You may be into someone totally different. These things happen. You can't stay with a motherfucker forever. And when these things are happening, you must understand life goes on. Now, if she's not in the grave or locked up, incarcerated somewhere, in some cases when they're incarcerated, they get it in. But if she's not in the grave and her life is ceased to exist and is stopped, fellas, she's gonna keep going. She's gonna be active sexually. You're gonna be active sexually, unless you got that one-nighted shit about yourself. Other than that, fellas, you're gonna get along with life like it's supposed to. Once again, now, who are you to argue with this bitch when you know you want to smash? The dudes that's in her DMs, the dudes that she's talking to right now on camera, wants to fuck her. And they wonder why they can't fuck her. They wonder why when that camera go off, she's going to fuck a guy like me. I'm keeping it real. A guy who's not going to judge her, who's not going to point his finger and blame her for the shit that she's doing. Who gives a fuck what she's doing? I'm here for my sole purpose, to get mines, and that's what it is. I'm here for my benefits. And if she's not complying with the methods that I put out for me, then she must go. Who gives a fuck about what she got going on in her past? Brian Turner and this bitch. Let me see. My young Blake folks just got out of church. Oh, yeah, he was in there praising the Lord, huh? Speaking in tongues and shit. Hallelujah, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to find solitude in what you believe in. And if it's church, then hey, do you, man. Some go to the Muslim mosque. Some pray amongst themselves. Some pray amongst people, man. As long as you talking to God, man, and you giving your all like you're supposed to within yourself. Because you got to remember, he's within you just as well. As long as you bringing it like you're supposed to, man, everything's good, bro. Shouts out to you. I can't knock you. You know what I'm saying? Brian Turner, only a lame argue with bitches. Either she finna let you smash or not. Facts. Oh my God. I got somebody in here that knows what it is. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all hit the super chat. Hit the membership button. Show love to the show. Come over and show love to the show. You're getting this fire. You know what it is. Never negotiate terms or argument with no hoe. Let simps do that. That's why they in the that's why these betas and incels are in their DMs arguing with the bitch on camera. You got 106 bodies. Oh, no one's gonna take you serious. Haha. You're not wifey material. Who wants you? Huh? Are you crazy? Are you fucking crazy? Let's be honest. Dude, you motherfuckers who saying this want her. You just mad because you just mad. And I'm gonna tell you why these guys get angry, fella. They get angry because they like the chick and they can't believe that the chick is active like this, or they can't believe that the chick got, a pass, or they can't somewhat talk the bitch out of who she is or control the situation. So they'll come off with this kind of rhetoric. Are you a hoe? You for the streets? And no, man, just accept what it is. And guess what? You can have the bitch. You control the situation. And she can be under your motherfucking tutelage and leadership, fellas, if you just do one thing. Stop judging and get on board with life. That's what it is. Stop being a bitch. Don't be judging her. No. You ain't got to judge her. If you know what it is, and if you know that you're not going to take her serious, fellas, then keep that to yourself. Do what you got to do. Get what benefits you. Keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? If she come back and try to be on you, hey, what's up? I'm trying to, we just had sex with her. I'm trying to see what's up. Where we going to take this? You be like, hey, you going to take it nowhere, baby. We just having fun. Then you let her know what it is. We having fun. We vibing. We kicking. You know what I'm saying? Don't let her know I really ain't trying to take you serious because you got bodies. No, because you're gonna possess that energy going amongst all the rest of the chicks, especially the chicks that you really are into, fellas. You don't want to possess that energy. You don't want to do that. If that's not what you want out of her, just kick it with her and let her know we vibe and we kick, until if shit fizzle out or whatever the case may be. But you don't progress and you don't do things to these type of chicks, fellas, if you're not into them. You don't do things that give off boyfriend vibes and give them the satisfaction of knowing that you are trying to click with them on that level in a relationship form. You know what I'm saying? You don't do those things. You just smash. If y'all smoking something, sipping something, y'all do it that way, and she keep pushing, you keep pushing. You hit her up whenever she hit you up, and do the same. Repeat that shit. Keep it on that level. Never take the shit above and beyond. Don't spend a night with them. Don't go out gazing in their eyes, eating with them. Don't do all these traveling and trips. You don't do that shit. You don't send mixed signals. Men don't do that, fellas. We don't do that. We stay grounded. It's either black and white with us. It ain't no fucking gray areas. Remember that. It's gonna always be that way. Now get yours, and that's what it is. Now, when you coming in and judging, when you coming in and criticizing this woman for her life and what she's doing, fellas, she's not gonna give it to you. And no woman is gonna give it to you. Not just her on here. No woman will give it to you when you're doing that shit. Why you think they give it to the dudes who don't do that shit, don't judge and do all that other shit? That's who be getting it. And they get the best of them when it comes to sex. And then when they do give it to you type of guys, they only giving it to you because they selling with you or they fucking with you simply because, you know, the options ran dry, you know what I'm saying? Give me pity pussy. Man, nobody want none of that shit. I want a bitch that want me for me and she's going to give me her all. And how am I going to get this up out of her, fellas? Simple. Treat her like a human being, which means don't be judging, criticizing, looking at her, point on a fucked up way, point your finger at her, trying to downplay her. Don't do all that other shit, especially when you know you want to bust. What the fuck don't make sense? Niggas be wanting to fuck. They be wanting to give bitches. They want to give the pipe to them, but they don't want to have bodies. That don't make sense. You see, Brian Turner, if you want more access to bitches, work on yourself, then you'll have more access to a greater range of bitches. Don't sit around mad because a couple of Instagram hoes tell you no. Facts. Big shouts out to you, Brian Turner, man. That's real shit. Work on yourself. Work on your mouthpiece, nigga, shit. And you'll become that appealing catch. That's just how that go. You know what I'm saying? You'll be appealing like a motherfucker, these hoes. Let's get to this next one, though. He's a safer type of pookie, fellas. He's a safer type of pookie. Now, let me break down, and if you go to my Macca session, you will get the actual definition and breakdowns of your pookies and ray rays. Because a lot of incels, a lot of these betas and shit, they think pookie and ray rays are the thugs, the killers, the drug dealers, the dudes that just walk up in everywhere and whooping ass and putting hands and feet on motherfuckers. And you know what I'm saying? They check bitches, you know, stay in a masculine frame and all that other shit. You know, y'all think that's pookies and ray rays, which could be, you know what I'm saying? But let me break down the real pookie and ray ray, fellas. I'm gonna give you a little simple term here, but you want to go to the Macca session on that $10 tier. Remember, join the $10 tier, fellas. I haven't created that $20 tier yet. It's the $5 and $10 tier that's popping. So when you join the $10 tier, you're gonna get all the Macca session. Remember that. The $20 tier is on the works. It's getting together. I got voicemails, I got messages, I got a couple chicks are gonna do a few videos with me and shit. We setting it up. All right. So remember, when you get on that $10 tier, that's when you get the real definition of a pookie and ray ray, fellas. Not all pookie and ray rays isn't that type that you think. Some pookie and ray rays are that safe haven, sucker type motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He may be in the streets playing around and getting money that way or trying to do shit, man. But a lot of women like these kind of guys here because they're not on point. They use these bitches' cars. They need these women. They be staying with these women. They be living off these women. They be eating off these women, food stamps and all that other shit. Women, the bitch busting her ass with 2 jobs. He either stay home, baby daddy type nigga, playing the game, watching the kid. You know, these type of dudes, fellas, these are the loser type of pookie and ray ray dudes right here, man. And I'm going to let you guys check game with this shit right here. Check this out.
That's what you don't get.
But it's been literally 2 weeks. 2 weeks he said he was gonna flip my taxes. And I still haven't seen nothing yet.
You don't know how long it takes to flip something.
I gave you the money 2 weeks ago though.
Okay, sometimes it might take a month to flip. I'm trying to get back on my feet right now.
And we need gas.
We still got
Who's about
8
to get in the
miles
car,
till empty.
man?
We still got 8 miles till empty.
Who's about to get in the car? I'm irritated.
It's my cousin. I gotta pick him up real quick.
Like, bro.
You always complaining about something.
Because
Don't I take care of
If a nigga call him little baby, over there they never see him before he's blue. But that nigga been having everything but his jury.
You said but the jury?
Yeah, like a lot of niggas in Atlanta who like turn.
who got Navy Federal?
Niggas in this motherfucker gossiping about other dudes' money, other dudes' jury, and other dudes' success and shit of that sort. But you out here riding with your bitch. You can't hold down the fork. You're not masculine. You're not leading this bitch. Taking her check, trying to flip it. This is the different kind of pookie and ray ray. He's a safeguard, fellas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it real. She may be tired of him at that moment in time, but he's acceptable to her. And the reason why he's acceptable to her, fellas, because she can control this relationship the way she wants to. She can run this guy the way she wants to. He needs her. It's not the other way around. He needs her. And you got women out here like this, fellas. They're so inferior. They can't fuck with a guy who's on point. They can't fuck with a guy who shits together because he's not needy. Yes, fellas, I know guys just like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they stay at home with them kids while the bitch is working and shit, and she's out getting stabbed by alphas. But then guys are twisted down. Ain't he the, but she's into him. She come home, she fuck with him. He that pookie type of dude. He's that, no. You do got them loser type of pookies who live off bitches. You know what I'm saying? And they are very, very attractive to these kind of women, these bottom of the barrel type of bitches who are inferior, who's scared to step their shit up to fuck with a guy who's more on point. You know what I'm saying? These kind of women accept these guys all day, all night. I mean, I'm telling you, fellas, they don't give a fuck. A lot of you guys got friends like this. You got cousins like this. Hell, some of you guys probably was like this at one point. If you ain't like this, you probably climbing up out of bed like this. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? She gives him the money so he can flip the money. You know what I'm saying? Get out and take the money, go probably buy him some smoke or whatever the case may be, so he can flip her taxes. So it ain't too much she's probably giving up for him to flip, probably a couple $1,000. She's probably looking to get about $4,000 or $5,000 up out of it, and he's not making shit happen. You know, he's doing what he's doing. He's probably falling off. He's probably not that hustling type. But women put themselves in this situation because they simply see that this nigga, this type of dude's not a grinder. He don't get out there and make it happen. He's not going to get to the bag. Because if he was going to get to the bag, fellas, he wouldn't need her taxes. He wouldn't need her money. Matter of fact, he wouldn't even be with the bitch. He'd be so much focused on his goddamn grind. I mean, you can be with bitches and fuck with women and things of that sort and get to the bag. You know, you can multitask that way. But when you this bad, when you're down and out like this in this form, fellas, you don't need a bitch. You need to get you together. I'm sorry. You need to strictly focus on you when you depending on a chick's money to flip, so you guys can try to make moves happen. And you can't even feed the bitch. You can't feed yourself, and you can't put gas in the car for real. You listen to all this. The bitch is combative. She don't respect your grind or none of that because she don't believe in you as that hustler. Now, when it comes to watching these kids, you're very dependable. You know what I'm saying? When it comes time for you to take her car to go get it washed and get, cleaned up and put gas in and shit like that, you're very dependable. When it comes time for you to run your ass outside to bring the groceries in the house or walk behind her in the grocery store while you're in your flip-flops. You see a lot of these kind of guys, fellas. You're very dependable, But at the same time, he's that safe type of pookie. Then you got that other type of motherfucking pookie that she just can't control. That, that alpha type pookie who do what the fuck he want. And like I said, fellas, the pookie doesn't really necessarily mean the killer, the drug dealer, the bad, the criminal, and all that shit. Pookie, to these incels, that's what pookie mean, bad boy type shit or whatever the case may be. But to the bitch, fellas, it's strictly a guy who does what the fuck he want to do, when he want to do it on his own terms, and he move, dance to his own tune, to his own beat, to his own drum. He's not listening to these chicks. He might listen, take a little bit of advice if she's making a little sense and if it's more beneficial, but that rarely happen. He got his own shit jumping. Those are the real bad boys, the real pookies, and whatever you want to call. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it real, fellas. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they play off into in their personal life, they may be in the streets and doing all type of street activities and criminals and shit. But at the same time, fellas, these guys are more in control of themselves. Then you got these kind of pookies who sit back and let the bitch control them, boss them up, talk to them any kind of way, and ain't trying to get their shit together, and they running behind the bitch. And then you be like, damn, why is this bitch with this kind of dude? Like, she a cool looking chick. She's all right. She whatever. Why she with him? He's safe. Trust me, he's safe. Brian Turner. You speaking facts. A lot of bitches want a nigga who ain't got shit because it's easier to control them. Yes. Oh yeah. It's easy to tell him what to do. You know, whenever he ready to bust that motherfucker, I don't feel like it. I'm good. I'm all right. You know, and then she want him to think that it's special when he getting it, and then don't get it twisted. She'll give it to him. She'll have sex with him. She'll do all these things because he's safe, fellas. But she's not gonna give her all to him more so than she'll give it to a guy who's on point. Fuck no, he'll never receive that. All these kind of guys right here, fellas, these kind of pookie type dudes, fellas, they get cheated on a whole lot. A whole lot. They be knowing they bitches be cheating. They be taking them back, arguing with them, fighting with the bitch. They do all type of bullshit, fighting her, swollen, putting hands on her, whatever the case may be, and still be back with the bitch, knocking her up so she won't run off and be, what I'm saying, do that type of shit. That's these kind of pookies. Very dependable on the bitch. I mean, on some low peanuts and coins and shit. Like, what the fuck? Clown, man.
Tell her taxes. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. They got that music playing. Yeah, look at him trying to flip. Look at him. See how the skid past that? Look at him, nigga trying to grind. Look, fella, look, look, skizzle, all that shit. What I tell you what type of dude he is. What it say? Pretty girls with bum boyfriends be like. She put this title up here. She claimed that on here. Pretty girls with bum ass boyfriends. Bitch, stop. This is acceptable to you. This is what you like. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Brian Turner. I grew up in the hood. I've seen street niggas who players and one who simps. People forgot the hood is just regular people. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You got the street niggas that simp. You damn right, nigga. Like a motherfucker. Then you got the players, the max. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got motherfuckers in the streets as a part of the rainbow. All type of shit, nigga. Shit. Real crazy shit out here, bro. You right. That's the streets, bro. Look at it. Look at this. What it say again? Pretty girls with bum boyfriends be like. But they accept these guys, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Once again, he's controllable. She controls whenever, he drives her. Pay attention to it, fella. He's driving her car, more than likely. He took her taxes. He's trying to flip it. He's doing things off the bitch. Even though in that moment, she may not like it. But at the same time, she's not ready to step her shit up to deal with a guy that's on point. So she's willing to accept this because she knows that's what's for her. You dig? That's why when you run across these chicks, fellas, you got a lot of chicks like this with bum ass little boyfriends and shit of that sort. And when you run across these chicks, fellas, they already know you above them, especially when you got your shit going. You keep them beneath them. You never elevate chicks like this. Never elevate a bitch like this, ever. You keep her where she's at. Because that's where she's most comfortable at. That's what she's supposed to be. You never elevate her. I mean, when she come around, fellas, trust me, and you're that high type, what they say, high valuable, you're that more valuable type of guy, nigga, she will bend and fold and do everything for you, fellas. She will do the things that he will never get. That's why you break them down, these kind of women. But you never elevate them. No. You don't take her outside of the realm that she's comfortable in, fellas. That ain't what you do. Now, you may come up in that motherfucker slaying pipe in that realm or whatever, but then you jump back into what you do. You never take her outside that realm. Don't take her to restaurants. Don't take her out in public. I mean, don't be doing shit with her. No. She's strictly bedroom action and your apartment, your house action, and that's about it. She got to go back to where she's at. Oh, yeah. Because you elevate this bitch right here. These type of chicks, fellas, if you elevate them one bit, they're going to try to shit on you. Trust me. If you didn't do this on point, and at moments in time, she hates this shit right here she's dealing with, but she's used to it. She's more comfortable with it. If you take her up out of that realm, she's going to try to shit on you. So you keep her beneath you like she's supposed to be. I'm saying real game. It's a jewel right there you need to run with. Brian Turner. When a bitch run the relationship, a nigga got to put up with her being disrespectful, ungrateful, etc. A bitch like this is except it's because she don't qualify for real niggas. Yeah, exactly. You know that. That's why real niggas shouldn't take her into the fold unless you blasting her. Blast her back out, fellas. Kick it with her, and you know what y'all doing in your apartment, whatever the case may be, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And send the bitch back. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know guys be, man, damn, man, you know. Then what if she cooperative? She, you know, she fucks with me like that. And then okay, then you can't elevate her all the way up, fellas. You gotta remember, no, you don't be the motherfucker to take her out of that space. Not at all. She got to be the motherfucking bitch that want to be up out of that space, and she'll know how to displays that. She'll know how to latch on to you and show you, hey, I don't. This is where I want to be, type shit. She'll do that herself. You don't take her out. You allow her to make her move. And trust me, when she's making that move, trust me, she's making that move, and you'll know what it is. And she'll be content. She'll be comfortable with the way you move and how much time you're taking before you actually want to think about taking her serious. You get it? You like God in this bitch, keeping it real. And then when, hey, I praise and I appreciate God. I love him more than anything, fellas. But I'm telling you, likewise, you like God in the bitch, because she's used to dealing with the low bottom of the barrel, you know, low hanging fruit type motherfucker. That's real shit. Trent Trader, what's good, fellas? What's good with the Trent Trader? The homie in the building. Brian Turner. People need to understand they got lame females like you got lame niggas. Never take a bitch like this serious. Nope, just smash. She, let me see, she the fuck up for what? You see, Brian Turner said Trent Trader. Brian Turner again. This type of bitch, she love being in that realm of dysfunction. Yep. She don't know what it's like being with a decent nigga, which is why she only good for fucking. Yep. That's just like I just broke down. You can't elevate her. That's the same thing I'm saying. We saying the same thing. You know, she's used to that. That's where her comfort space is. That's where the bitch stay. Never elevate her. You let the next dude take her elevator. And trust me, she'll try to do a lot of things to be elevated, fellas. She'll come out of her bag. Like she'll come out of her bag to be elevated. I mean, nigga, you salad tossed off. If you into that shit, she's licking and nigga, I'm telling you, she's getting it in, nigga, to be elevated. But you don't take her out of that realm, fellas. Never take her out of that realm. Let the next trick do that. That's his problem. Not ours. We don't do that shit over here, fellas. We already know, because soon you take her out of that realm, fellas, she's gonna think she's a little better. And now she's gonna think she's on your level, or she's higher than you now, because you reached out and gave the bitch a helping hand. And guess what she did? She bit that motherfucking hand. Trust me, don't do it. Yeah, let's get to this next one though, man. The next one out. Can she be inferior, fellas? Can women be inferior towards you in your game? Of course. You know what I'm saying? We already know how they are, fellas. You know, these women are very, very, very inferior. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to your game. And what type of guy, Trent Trader, what'd he say? I have made that mistake. Never again. Woo, Trent Trader made that mistake. Ask me how I know. Because I've done it. I've done it before in my past. Yeah. Shit, I've done that shit, fellas. You know, that's why I said they gonna bite the hand and feed them. They're gonna think they're better than you, and they're gonna shit on you. And you gonna be the motherfucker that they cheat on and disrespect. Real shit. Simply because it's a mental thing when it comes to them. It's like a mental ego thing when they do that type of shit, fellas. It's like, okay, this nigga got bread, he got his shit together. This is bad. Like you say, I got a bad bitch. Oh, this is a badass nigga. He got, you know what I'm saying? And how can I treat him? How can I, you know, I know my shit's together. If I can cheat on him, he accept me back. I cheat on him or disrespect him and he still fucking with me type of shit. I got a fucked up foul mouth and I'm combative and shit of that sort and he still fuck. Yeah, fellas, you don't want to do that. Never. Now, can she be inferior? Of course. The majority of your women, fellas, that you run across, that you may give them their phone number or whatever, they see that you're on point. You know, you may not be juried up and jeweled up and having the best cars and shit, but you're on point. She know that you together. She know that, you know, you a man and you're handling your own shit. You give her the number, you try to holler, you know, try to make shit happen, and she never reach out to you. You give her the number, remember, you can't hit her up, she can only hit you up, but she never reach out to you. That's an inferior woman, fellas. Because you must understand, a lot of guys we look at it like, okay, she may be married, she may have a relationship. Fellas, the interest is the interest. It don't matter the bitch what situation she in and what she got going on. Her interest is her interest. That'll never fade. Now, being inferior is something totally different. That can knock the interest off simply because, like I said, it goes back to the video we just dropped. A lot of women are not willing to deal with a guy who's on point because she dealing with a guy who's on point and he shit together. That means she got to do what? Step her shit up. And women are used to living in the realm of fucking with guys who they can control. I'm sorry. That's what it is. A lot of women are used to that. You know what I'm saying? Like this here, this a video here. She, doing her little shit, pop the ass and all that shit. All these suckers in here, hard eyes and blowing the bitch up. This is the realm a lot of women. Now, these are these kind of women, the Instagram models and women that like to show ass on social media and do all that shit, right? These kind of women, they live in that fear. In that realm of inferiority. You know what I'm saying? They're very inferior when it comes to a man who's on point. You know what I'm saying? Because they're used to this behavior here. Look at these guys in their section, fellas. Hard eyes and bam, baby, you this shit. I want to be with you. Can I fly you out? When you're paying this much compliment and validate them like this, fellas, then that keeps them in a superior realm over those kind of men. And they can be comfortable with being superior over those kind of men, fellas. And when they're comfortable with being superior over those kind of men, you can't really expect her to jump over and jump shift and change up and try to be on board with you, fellas, because she's going to be scared. She's going to be very much scared, I'm dealing with a guy who's he's on point, when he wants to meet me at 8 or 9 o'clock, I should be there 8 or 9 o'clock sharp. He's not calling and texting, and when he did text me or hit me up, he told me to get back at him when I'm ready to make it happen, when I'm ready to get it in, when I'm ready to do my thing, and I haven't heard from him. When I do come around this guy, or if I ever talk to this guy and I try to get sideways with testing and say little slick shit out my mouth like all women do, fellas, they all do it. I get done like this almost every fucking day from different women. I mean, keep it real, fellas. Almost every day, they always send a text with testing. They'll call with testing. You see them in person, they always say testy ass shit, but you got to catch it. That's how I know that a lot of you guys out here are dealing with women who's controlling you and running the relationship because they all do that shit. All of them do. And if your game is tight, fellas, your shit on point, you can catch it. And it be the little white and I know it ain't the big red flag tests. It be the little white tests, fellas, that can lead to that big red tests and shit of that sort, fellas. And I can catch pretty much all of this shit. Now, don't get into it. Don't get me wrong. Some women out here are very much slick, fellas. I'd have had women that niggas say slick shit. Nigga, I had to catch on. Hold up, this bitch didn't say that shit. What the fuck? I had to catch on like 5-10 minutes later. Like, oh, what the fuck? Hold up, bitch. And she'd have been and laughed and shrugged it off. Hey. They all do that, fellas. It's like if you got little sisters and you a big brother, what do your little sisters used to do to you all the time? You big brothers, where they used to always poke at you, come fuck with you, go fuck with your shit, go in your room and take shit or go fuck up shit and just do little annoying ass female type shit. You already know what it is, fella. If you got little sisters or little girl cousins and things, y'all know how when you grew up in a household, everybody grew up, y'all know that shit. It's no different, fella. It's the same way. It's just in an adult form. They do the same shit. It's just in an adult form. And when they see that they can't do these things with you, they'll be inferior by that. Everything I ran down, fellas, women have an inferiority problem with that, fellas. Like they really cannot fuck with that because simply they can't get their shit off. And women love to get their shit off. They love to say slick shit. They love to rank on your motherfucking shirt, your jeans and shoes, and You get your breath if the shit, if you whatever, nigga get slide shit off and laugh, and they love these things. But if you the type of dude that you always in the element of sincerity, and you know when to joke and shoot the shit here and there, but you always on point with your shit, they love you. They love you. They love your dirty draws, fellas, but they are very infuriated by you. They're very inferior towards you. Keeping it real. Simply because they can't get their shit off on you. That's really all it is. You know, it's not I'm inferior because, oh my God, I got to go get another job. This man works 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and he runs a business, and he's always making money. His shit's coming in and he's driving the nice things. And I got to go get another job and step it up with him so I can equivalent my, I got the equivalent. No, that's not it. She's not trying to be equal in that form, fellas. No. Fuck no. Unless she's a masculine type bitches, you know, you got psychotic, but you got bitches like that live in that manly ass world. But we ain't talking about them, fellas. We talking about just your average chick, your everyday chick, fellas. No, it's not that. She's not inferior for that. She's not inferior towards what you're driving. She's not inferior because you got a nice house and you rocking all these jewelry and you can do whatever the fuck. She's not inferior towards that. No, she's inferior because she can't get her shit off. She's inferior because she can't run the situation like she wants to. Remember this shit, y'all. The fuck? This is how they are, bro. Brian Turner. These little booty shaking, OnlyFans bitches, these tattoos, be prostitutes. You're a different type of lame if you think these bitches who deserve a date. Boy, Brian Turner, you go hard, bro, don't you? But shouts out to you, man. Shouts out to you. You know, you got dudes out there to give them a date and shit, you know. I mean, you got to know what you're doing too, fellas. You really ain't got to date women. You ain't got to take a woman out to get them a drink, and take them out to eat, take them walk in the park and shit. I give the basics off to you guys to take them to walk in the park, take them out, you know, for a drink and things of that sort, and meet up with them in person. You know, give you baby steps to actually developing the mind frame that I have to where you really ain't got a date. Fellas, if I want to go have a drink somewhere and I'm in the process of meeting the chick, whether it's online, I met her out in person and she's willing to link up with me, then we gonna make that happen. And that's because I want to do that shit. But if I want you at this motherfucking house, then that's what I want. And typically that's how I roll. 90% of the time, that's how I roll, fellas. Come on through. You know what time it is, baby. Oh my God, I don't really do that. I ain't never met you. Gonna just find a stranger? Fella, I heard everything about my life. I heard it all. You gonna find a stranger over? Do you do this with all women? Get out of here. Fuck. Ain't no more talking. It's that simple. Trader. Yeah, all that body ink is turned off to me. Yeah, it's turned up. It's a turn off to me. Yeah, I mean, if you into, you know, some dudes are into that tattoos and shit. Some dudes like the markings and all that shit. A lot of body ink fellas symbolizes trauma, and bitches been through some shit. You know, a lot of times they, you know, been through a lot of trauma, been through shit, you know, with guys and different shit in life. You know what I'm saying? Sexually, very sexually promiscuous and shit. You know, yeah, real shit, bro. Yeah, I see that shit. So yeah, I know what it is. Let me get over here. What he saying? What these Sims talking about in here? Oh, you ain't saying nothing. It's all hardy eyes. Let me see. Kevin Campbell. Oh my God, do it again. Love Wicked. What? The fuck? Yeah, nigga. And she ain't in nobody's comment section. She ain't hollering. None of these dudes, they straight suckers. Pedro ain't even in here. I don't know what the hell this say right here. But I know it's hard eyes and fire emojis. Yeah. Find her on Instagram. Let me see. Look at this shit. Big reds. All you getting is ain't nobody talking about shit in here. They just sending out hard emojis and shit, straight suckers and shit. And you know, think these bitches are inferior to these guys? No, they control them. They control them with this. The eye twirling, what she's doing, the little 1 second booty pop, and then go back to this, how she got it set up. That's how they control these betas, and they control them. You know what I'm saying? Like when they're in that realm, fellas, they control the comment section. They control the Cash Apps, the Zelles, the PayPal. They control everything. The DMs. They control these guys. They don't say nothing to them. They just do this shit and lay up and pay rent, pay bills, and live their life all off that comment section. You know what I'm saying? So you damn right she's gonna be inferior when she run across a guy that's not doing none of these things. He's bringing this bitch down to earth, letting her know what the fuck it is and what it's supposed to be. Yeah, she's gonna be scared of that, fellas. A lot of guys thinking, no, man, she just don't like me, man. You know, I don't look right. You know, my haircut ain't, my clothes. And no, man. No, but a player, a man that's on point, he already know why she ain't fucking around. He already know why she's scared. You know, we already know this shit. You know what I'm saying? Trend trade 1,000%, KC. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all hit the super chat, the membership button. Show love to the show. Show love to the show. Yeah, they already know this shit. Yeah, Trend Trader. Look at her, you know what I'm saying? Mess in the background. Straight slut action. Yeah, that bitch, your house grimy as a motherfucker. Yeah, you are. That's how they roll, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't no man in that motherfucker walking around. That bitch would be on point. If a man was in there now, a beta, yeah. I'd have seen chicks run the house, nigga, have shit everywhere. Dude just sitting there. You like, damn, man, why your shit looking like me? What the fuck? Why your man? That's her, man. Sucker. Nigga, you the man of the fucking house. Nigga, get this shit clean. Get it in order. You leave it up to the chick, nigga, the bitch, nigga, shit gonna be disarray and it's gonna be out of order. Real shit. Brian Turner. I just didn't come up thinking the bitch like one on the screen was nothing else but a good fuck. Yep. If anything, I'm finding ways she can make me money. LOL. Nigga like a motherfucker. I'm managing, nigga, and facilitate that motherfucking OnlyFans or wherever she getting that bread off of. Fuck her. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. When y'all coming up in here, like, share, and subscribe. Show love to the show. Show love to the show, man. Getting this game up in this motherfucker. Hit the Patreon. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Rumble. Hit that Rumble. Go download KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker on the Rumble app, fellas, and follow KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker. Go download that Rumble, and y'all know what it is. Go fuck with me on that Patreon, that PayPal. Y'all know what it is. Oh yeah, you know. But see, like I said, fellas, being superior in whatever position that you're in or whatever you got going on, fellas, only attracts people, and like I said, whatever position. It could be the work position, the business, whatever position, you know. But we're gonna speak on women, though, you know. But being inferior only attracts women, fellas, who's willing to make a difference, make a change in their life, to step their shit up to be on your program, to step their shit up to be on your level. Other than that, fellas, you're gonna get inferior. You're gonna get the inferior behavior. You know, they're gonna be scared to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And if they do want to fuck, they're gonna try to play the little games and play you from a distance and shit. You know, can we talk a little more? Can we go on a date? Can we go on a couple days? Can we? No. And when they see that your shit's all the way together, where you either gonna shit the bitch, what they say, shit or get off the pot, do or don't. You see the black and white in this situation, they'll run fast as a motherfucker, fellas, and go and be into their world like this, to where they can control the situation, they can control the narrative, and it come out benefiting them. See, a guy that's more on point, the only way he can benefit a bitch is her following suit and getting on point herself, her changing her shit and stepping her shit up. That's the only way he can benefit a bitch who's not on point. You know what I'm saying? So she can step her shit up. Now, a guy that's not on point, he can benefit her in a whole lot of ways. A whole lot of ways. A shitload of ways, because she's more on point in his eyes than he can ever be on point. That's why he validated and pedestalized a bitch. And then she knows this, so she's gonna stay on top and look down on him. And when she look down on him, she suck his resources and shit out. Get his ass, nigga, like a praying menace. The sucker they are, nigga. Brian Turner, Trend Trader. That's also a sign she got a lot of kids. You said she got a lot of kids? What you mean that's a sign she got a lot of when they inferior and shit of that sort? Yeah, you know, but when it comes to her having a lot of kids, you know, you got women that got a lot of kids. You got women that got kids, fellas, and still would, you know what I'm saying, run up behind an alpha and fuck with an alpha. So that doesn't really necessarily, I mean, it could mean that. It could mean that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it don't mean it, but it could go both ways with that, you know what I'm saying? You do got women that got kids and they want to fuck with a guy, he's on point, and they may think that, oh, he's not gonna take me in because I got these kids, he ain't gonna take me serious. So I can, you know, they can be scared of that, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, fellas, you know what I'm saying, chicks that's got kids and shit, and they willing to follow you, fellas, nigga, shit. They're telling motherfucking kids, shut the fuck up. Nigga, this is what it is right here. And I'd have had chicks like, yeah, real shit, bro. They out here like that. You know what I'm saying? They listen to the man. He's the leader. Yeah, shit. Trend Trader said facts. Trend Trader. One goes right with the other, Brian. Yep. Oh yeah. Brian Turner, Trend Trader. Yeah, dirty house can be a sign she got a stinky booty. Stank ass. That varies too. That varies too, bro. I'd have been over to a chick's house one time, nigga. I said, what the fuck? Motherfucker like a pigsty in this motherfucker. Bitch, motherfucker smell like roses down there, bro. You know, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it real. But perception is reality, you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna automatically think that, just like if you get in the bitch car, you look at her car, this bitch got McDonald wrappers and shit all of, you know, what do you say, McDonald wrappers and receipts and all type of bullshit stuck off into the car, you know, it's trash and shit in her car, you know, you're gonna be like, hold up, man, this bitch pussy must be foul as a motherfucker. And trust me, bro, I'm not lying to you guys, bro. I hit women like that, bro, who shit was on point. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way how they live. That's just their mentality of living. Like, they don't give a fuck about certain things. They just throw everything everywhere. They messy type of women. That don't necessarily mean that they stink, but they messy though. But you do got messy women that do stink. Yeah. But like I said, perception is reality. You will automatically think that if you see that shit, right? Fucked up house, fucked up car, you know, there's something up with her. So yeah, you can't go wrong that way. You know what I'm saying? Trend Trader, you laughing like I mean, because her house dirty as shit because she got kids running around. Yeah. She ain't controlling motherfuckers. Yeah, it can be like that. Like I said, it goes both ways, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'd have had big women, bro. And you would think that bitch big, man. That motherfucker might be stinking, man. What the fuck, man? Well, hell, and nigga smelled like fucking lavender. You like, damn, shit was on point. And I'd have had the little motherfucking bitches that you thought was baddies, nigga. Shit had that fish tart. You like, what the fuck? Hold up, bitch. That gruesome fish tart. You like, hold up. You pump that motherfucker 1 or 2 times, nigga. The whole like a whole trash compactor hit your ass. Like, oh hell no. So it varies, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trend Trader possibility, but it's still up to her to keep her house right, kids or not. Yeah. You know that. You know this. Like I said, it's an individual thing. She could be a messy chick. You know, and if that ain't what you up to, if that ain't what you with, then don't fuck with a messy chick. Now, if she's looking right, she's right enough for you to stab it out, do your thing. But don't take her more serious than that, no, because that's not fitting you. Everything got to fit you, fellas. If the shit don't fit you, fellas, and if you see the fucking in her and having fun kicking it with her, just leave it on that level. Everything ain't to be elevated and intertwined with what your program is. Hell no. You got to be staying where's it at. Brian Turner. Let me see. Sitcha. They got big bitches who smell good. These baddies be stinking because they got a high body count. No, dog. It ain't be. Look, when a woman is stinking down there like that, bro, nah, her pH balance be off. Usually her pH balance is off. Either she's not drinking a lot of water, mainly fluids, mainly water, not eating enough fruits and vegetables, or she could be getting skeeted in. That can happen too. And it don't mean the body count. One guy, she could be just fucking with one guy. And every time she fucking with him, he's skeeting off into her and shit of that sort. Yeah, that can happen. To bring about that funk, you know what I'm saying? That perspiring type smell, whatever the case may be. But typically, fellas, it's the pH balance. It ain't the body count. No, I know women that got hundreds of motherfuckers on their body. Shit smell like potpourri, bro. Real shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. Just get out here and be active. You'll see. Shouts out to Brian Turner, Trend Trader. My phone jumping. I gotta go holler. set this situation. I got this little situation going with something tonight. Brian Turner, trend trader, up in this motherfucker, showing me that love and supporting everybody else's skid pass here, man. Come on in here, like, share, and subscribe. Fellas, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Hit the super chat. Hit the membership button. Hit that PayPal. Hit that Cash App. Hit the Rumble, fellas. Remember, download the Rumble app and go and join KC, the Red Pill Alpha Debunk on Rumble. Go fuck with me over there. Get at me on Patreon just as well. When I'm done with this, fellas, I got to get over here on Patreon and Rumble anyway and drop some videos for y'all, man. So come on through and fuck with me, man. Get on that shit. Go fuck with me. Y'all know what time it is, man. And thanks for everybody coming up in here supporting me, man, watching it, whatever the case may be. Hit those likes. The likes are more important than anything, fellas. Hit those likes so we can put the shit in the algorithm. The algorithm, however you say that shit. But much love to everybody. I'll be back again. You already know I'm coming back through, and I salute. Holla.